Kenya would have been in the midst of a second full countrywide lockdown this Easter weekend if the coronavirus taskforce had its way. President Uhuru Kenyatta made this revelation earlier today, further stating the partial lockdown in the 5 most infected counties will remain in force until the positivity rates in the region is reduced to below 5%. The latest positivity rate standing at 18.5%. And as Waihiga Mwaura tells us, the president justified the absence of a tax reprieve by stating that the new measures only locked down parts of the country and not the whole economy, as was the case last year. And as such, it would be difficult to work out selective reprieve for the infected areas.
After a week of protests, either on the streets or online, over revised COVID-19 guidelines, President Uhuru Kenyatta has come out to defend the new measures that included locking down 5 counties, suspending face-to-face learning and sports events.
The measures that we have imposed are not my measures. These are measures that have been brought to us by those who have the knowledge, the professionals. In fact, if we had gone by their extreme measures, they had wanted us to lock down the whole country.
Kenya is not the only country facing a resurgent COVID-19 wave, with several European states extending or reintroducing lockdown measures. But the resilience of their economies determines what effect these measures will have on their citizens. Data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics reveals that at least 1.72 million Kenyans lost their jobs last year between April and June as a result of the lockdown. Although cumulative numbers have not been computed, thousands continue to lose jobs in the most affected sectors.
We have not locked down the economy. We have locked down specific areas that have been mentioned by our health experts as being the areas of super spreaders. This lockdown is very different from the first one. The last lockdown that we had, had to lock down the whole country. And that is why we had to take some of those measures, because we basically locked down the whole country and the whole economy.
The president hinting at the possibility of some relief measures for the most affected sectors in partnership with specific county governments.
We have a problem in the hospitality sector. We possibly also will have a problem in the entertainment sector. And we will look to see how we can work together to support some of these sectors. But that will have to be on an issue-by-issue basis, because it's not, when you talk tax, you talk about the whole country.
The revised COVID-19 guidelines were imposed for 30 days, but there are certain factors that will determine whether they'll be rolled back sooner or later.
And it is our hope that within that 30-day period, and hopefully even sooner, when we are able to bring that curve down, like I said, to below 5%, that we shall be able to resume.
The president added that action will be taken against those who will contravene the measures that have been put in place, whilst at the same time reassuring the country that those who have received their first dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine will not miss the second one. Waihiga Mwaura, Citizen TV.